So let's pick up from where we left off last time. Let's just pick up from where we left off. At the end of the previous episode, Naruto had transformed. So Sasuke had thrown this weapon, and Naruto had transformed into himself. And then Naruto had thrown this kunai knife towards Zabuza. That's where we finished at the last episode. So here we are, Naruto throws his kunai and Zabuza has to dodge. He needs to dodge the kunai knife. You see that? In this picture, he's just dodging the knife here. As he's dodging the knife, he has to let go of the water prison. The water prison that was holding Kakashi in. He's forced to let go of it because he has to dodge this knife here. So he's forced to let go of the water prison. He has no choice. He needs to let go of it so that he can dodge this knife. And of course, this means that Kakashi is now free. So now Kakashi blocks Zabuza's weapon with his hand, like that. He blocks it. And you can see here Kakashi is holding the weapon there with the little, there's a little metal plate, like a rectangular metal plate on his hand right here. Just a rectangular metal plate on his hand. And he's blocking the weapon with this rectangular metal here. And it's time for a one-on-one between Kakashi and Zabuza. It's time for a one-on-one fight. So here we go. It's Kakashi versus Zabuza. It's a one-on-one fight. Kakashi versus Zabuza. You can see that Zabuza is doing hand signs. In Naruto, whenever you want to do a jutsu, you need to do hand signs like this. That's what Zabuza is doing here. He's going like that to do hand signs. That's how you do jutsus in Naruto. Strangely, Kakashi is also doing hand signs. In fact, Kakashi is doing the exact same hand signs as Zabuza. He's like copying Zabuza. Zabuza does a water dragon jutsu, but Kakashi also does a water dragon jutsu simultaneously. So while Zabuza was doing the hand signs, Kakashi was also doing the same hand signs simultaneously. Zabuza used a water dragon jutsu, but then simultaneously Kakashi also used the same water dragon jutsu. So Kakashi basically is just copying Zabuza. You can see they're both fighting with their water dragon jutsus, but because they're the same, it's the same thing, the two water dragons just cancel each other out. Yes, they just cancel each other out. It's kind of like 1 take away 1 equals 0. Do you know what I mean? There's two water dragon jutsus, but they are both identical. They are exactly the same. They are identical jutsus. So they just cancel each other out. Zabuza can't understand what's going on here. Zabuza is very much taken off guard, right? He's taken off guard. He's like, what's happening? He can't understand. How is it that Kakashi is copying his hand signs exactly the same? How is it that Kakashi does exactly the same jutsu at the same time as him? He's really taken off guard from this. And then Kakashi attacks, and you can see there's a kind of, I guess I would call this kind of a whirlpool here surrounding Kakashi. kind of like a whirlpool surrounding Kakashi. And you can see Zabuza is really taken off guard, and he's shocked. He doesn't know what's happening. So Kakashi comes out on top. It was a one-on-one with Kakashi and Zabuza, but Kakashi comes out on top. He's the winner. Zabuza slams against this tree trunk here. You can see there's a tree trunk here, and Zabuza slams against it. The water slams him against it. And then Kakashi throws some kunai knives. There's one here in Zabuza's shoulder here. There's another one here in his arm, and he's slammed against the tree trunk there. Kakashi has come out on top. But then something unexpected happens. Something incredibly unexpected happens. Two needles, you see these are like needle weapons, come from nowhere. They come from nowhere. And they hit Zabuza right in the neck. Right that. These two little needle weapons come from nowhere, hit Zabuza right in the neck. Zabuza here in this picture is falling to the ground. He's slowly falling down to the ground. In the background of the picture, we can see this man up here standing on a tree branch up here. There's a mysterious man here, a very mysterious man who's standing on the tree branch up here. Zabuza falls down to the ground. He's dead, we think. The mysterious man who's standing on the tree branch is wearing a mask. So his face is covered because he's wearing a mask. So here he is standing on the tree branch looking down at Zabuza. Then he comes to Zabuza and he puts Zabuza on his back. Now what he says is that he is just taking Zabuza's dead body back to the village where he came from. He says that he has been following Zabuza for a long time, waiting for him to die. And now that Zabuza is dead, he's come to take his body away. So he puts Zabuza's body on his back and he does this, which is another hand sign. And this little whirlwind goes around him. You can see in this picture and this picture, there's a kind of whirlwind going around him. So this is whirlwind, and then he vanishes. He vanishes completely. He's gone. So there's a whirlwind, and then he vanishes, and he's gone completely. So there are some mysteries here. Who is this mysterious man? Is Zabuza really dead or not? That's the video. Now, let me quickly recap the episode in the past tense, really quickly. At the beginning of the episode, Zabuza dodged out of the way of Naruto's attack, and then Kakashi was released from the water prison jutsu. Kakashi blocked Zabuza's weapon with the rectangular metal on his hand. And then Zabuza started doing some hand signs, but strangely Kakashi copied his hand signs exactly the same. Zabuza used a water dragon jutsu, but strangely, simultaneously, Kakashi used exactly the same identical water dragon jutsu. This shocked Zabuza, and he was taken off guard by this. And then Kakashi came out on top in this fight. He came out on top. Zabuza was slammed. He was slammed against the tree trunk by all this water. And then Kakashi also threw some of these kunai knives against him as well. So Kakashi won the fight. He won the fight. But then out of nowhere, these two needles were thrown. They were thrown by somebody, and the needles hit Zabuza in the neck. It turns out that the man who threw these needles was this man, this mysterious man wearing the mask. Then the mysterious masked man came and put Zabuza's body on his back, and then he vanished. There was a big whirlwind around him, and then he vanished. And that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep listening to English, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. If you want more videos like this, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you can find videos from many different teachers. You can choose which level you want. A1 beginner, A2 beginner, B1 intermediate, or B2 upper intermediate. You can choose which accent you want to listen to. American, British, Australian, and also other accents. You can choose which topic you want to listen to. And you can choose which grammar point you want to focus on. The website will track your time, so you can see how many minutes you have listened to comprehensible input today, yesterday, and for the whole month. So go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.